Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am very excited to be bringing you my 101 Dalmatians Create-A-Sim. This is a Create-A-Sim I have been wanting to do for a very long time, and I finally got off my butt and I did it. And I think it looks I think that they look super good. I do have to admit that right now I'm doing Roger right now. He was a little difficult just because his nose is like super long and it's a little like I don't know if it's like scoopy or it was just really different. So I really tried my hardest to make him look as close to the Disney Roger as I could. It was a little difficult because I know that I'm not the best at making them look super alike. I know a lot of people they can do amazing things with the Sims. They can make them look like they jumped out of the Disney screen. But unfortunately, I'm not as talented as some of them, but I still think that Roger looks amazing. And I love that hair that I put on him. I think it fits his character really well. So I think I did really well with Roger. I also, of course, did Anita. I did Pongo and Perdy as well. And then I did a few of their puppies, and their puppies were so much fun, which you'll definitely see them here in a few minutes. But Roger was so much fun to do. I did try to keep his clothes as close to the Disney version as possible. See, he's got that long button-up shirt, the vest, and then the green pants. And then Anita she was a little bit more difficult because I tried to keep her clothes as close to the Disney character as possible, but that was a little bit more difficult. I did try to find like a button-up skirt or a button-up shirt and then a skirt, but I did decide just to put her in like a little like a more professional looking skirt and shirt, just because when we meet her, she is very professional looking. She is very nicely dressed, so I did keep her a little closer to when we first see Anita in the movie, but I think she still looks fantastic. And I love this hair. This hair is super cute and it looks super professional, just very classy, just like Anita. I do go through a couple of different hairstyles just to see what works best for Anita, but I do go back to that really classy looking updo just because I think it looks super good. And I love the one with the little bun on top because it looks really nice, but I have used it I think on a couple of my other Disney Sims, so I didn't want to really use it again just because I've used it like a couple of times and I don't want them all to start looking the same. But I think Anita does look absolutely fantastic. And I tried to keep the makeup really natural on her. I didn't want her to look like she was wearing a lot of makeup because I don't think she really wears a lot of makeup in the movie, if she really wears any makeup at all. But this was a lot of fun. And I was watching the movie as I did this, as I created them. So thankfully that helped a lot watching the movie so that I could just look over. Although it was difficult because I had a lot of trouble getting my game to come up. I think it's all that custom content that I have. I really need to start scaling back my custom content, find what's broken and what's not working so my game won't mess up. But I had some difficult, unfortunately, pulling my game up. By the time I pulled my game up, I think the puppies were being born, so I didn't have a lot of time to see what Roger and Anita looked like, unfortunately. So it was a little difficult, but I think that they turned out very, very well. But Pongo and Perdy and the puppies, they were so much fun to do because I didn't want them to look like the Dalmatians that like came with the game. I wanted them to look more like the Dalmatians, from the actual movie. So I didn't realize how little they are actually spotted. Because as you see, the Dalmatian right here, they've got a lot of spots. But the Dalmatian in the movie, they don't have very many spots. So I was very surprised. And I just really, unfortunately, there wasn't like a really white version. Maybe I could have just painted over the Dalmatian. But I still love the way that they came out. Like right now I'm doing Perdita, and she came out, so I think she looks just like the one from the movie. I have to say that the hardest part of doing the Dalmatians had to have been their eyebrows. Like I am not good at drawing on eyebrows. So that had to have been part of the hardest thing, although they don't look horrible. And then I tried something different. Perdy does have eyelashes, and I didn't really want to draw them just because that paint tool was going to be like super thick and it was going to look really bad. So I did try to use a different stencil to put like eyelashes on her, but you can't really see them too well. But I still think that they don't look horrible. They don't look too bad. And then I tried to like give them all different kinds of different sizes, and I definitely turned that mirror tool off. I accidentally did leave it on a couple times, but I didn't want them to be symmetrical because every Dalmatian, they look different. One side does not look the same as the other. All Dalmatian spots are different. So I definitely did want to make sure that each Dalmatian, they looked a little different. But Perdy, I think she turned out super well. And I made her pretty slender, but Pongo, he turned into like a beast. I don't think I meant for him to be so thick, but it's okay because he's male. So, I think he still turned out really well. I did not mean for him to be like so muscular, but he still looks so good. So good. And it's a good way to tell them apart, even though, their collars help tell them apart, but still not the point. You can really tell them apart because Pongo is just so muscular and Perdy looks so good. I have to admit that. I am patting myself on the back with these Dalmatians. They look so good in my opinion. I am so proud of myself. I'm going to start doing like more animals for my creative sims just because I really want to work on them more, and I had a lot of fun doing these Dalmatians. And I also did Lady and the Tramp, which I'm also going to be uploading that soon too. I had a lot of fun doing Lady and the Tramp. I do want to do Bolt, do that little girl, the cat, and then Bolt, of course. And then I do need to start doing some of the other animals just because they're a lot of fun, especially with that paint tool. I love the paint tool. It is so cool, although I do kind of miss the Sims 3 one because I'll be honest, I loved doing the horses, especially I would always like put a little butterfly on the butt of my horse. It was awesome. I loved it. It looked so good. But I love this create a pet tool. I think the painting tool is so cool and it makes things so easy. It's a lot I do have to admit it is a lot easier than the Sims 3 where you had to do like the layers and everything. This is so much easier where you just paint it on. So Pongo looks fantastic. I was playing around with putting some spots on their faces, but I didn't think that looked good. Alright, so I was just going to leave it with Roger, Anita, Pongo, and Perdy, but then I decided I was going to try to do a couple of their puppies. When I did breed Pongo and Perdita. I don't know why some of those strange coat colors came up. Maybe it's something I did when I made Pongo and Perdy. If you have any ideas about that, let me know, because I'm not quite sure. But this right here, I'm doing Patchy. I did paint him and the other puppies as adults, and then I just aged them down to puppies, and they look absolutely adorable as puppies. I did try to do something different with the spots right here, because one of the puppies in the movie had spots like that. So I did try to do something different, but I decided it didn't look good. So I decided to just give him like random spots like his mother and father. But I still think that Patchy looks wonderful. He is super cute as a puppy. He looks absolutely adorable. But I love him. I think he looks so good. And he is definitely one of my favorites from the movie. And see how cute he looks? I think he looks absolutely fantastic. All right, so the next puppy that I'm doing is Jewel, which not a lot of people might know about Jewel, but she is really cute. She's in the live action movie, but I know that she has been in like some of the different books, and I think she was in the animated series. I'm not quite sure, but Jewel is absolutely adorable, and the reason why she's called Jewel, she's got spots around her neck that kind of look like a necklace, and she's super cute. So you'll definitely see it here in a minute when I do start painting on her spots. But I think that she came out absolutely perfect. I think that she looks so good, and I'm super proud of myself for the way that she came out. And I love the way that her little necklace came out. It looks so cute. And this is one time that mirror thing did come in handy. I didn't really like using it with the other spots, but with that little necklace, it did come in handy. And I did kind of forget her eyebrows, but those eyebrows are so difficult to me. Why do Disney animals have to have eyebrows? That makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't even understand it. But if you try to understand Disney, sometimes there's just no possible way to understand how Disney works the way they work. But I still love the way that Jewel looks. She is super cute. And as a puppy, she is even more adorable. See, look at her. She's so cute. I love her. And then Patchy, he's so cute. And I did forget to put his personality things in. But now I am working on Oddball. I had thought about doing Oddball, and I looked her up a little bit, but she is so cute. So I found different versions of Oddball, but I decided to do the version where she had spots on one side and then nothing on the other. That's why she's called Oddball. But another version, she had like a black bottom, and then the front of her looked like a regular Dalmatian. I don't know, it was kind of weird. But this video is coming to an end, so I do want to thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Definitely hit the like button if you did enjoy this video, and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Also, leave any ideas in the comments. I would really love some challenges. So thank you so much, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Bye.